Hi, my name is Tudor. I'm the owner of Rentmore Dumpsters, and over the last 2 years, we helped dozens of dumpster rental owners grow their businesses using Google Ads and landing pages. Now, in this video, I want to show you the best way to rent out more dumpsters in 2024. And actually, to do that, I will go through every single way to get customers and kind of rank it on some important metrics you should consider when you're thinking like what other way should I use to get clients and to expand and grow the business. So we are gonna have kind of six main ways to rent out dumpsters. So it's gonna be word of mouth, and then we have Facebook and Instagram ads, so basically like social media ads, and then Angie leads, Home Advisor, some, kind of those lead service websites where, well, it's kind of a lead brokerage. You kind of buy leads and everyone can buy the same leads, and it's kind of that type of thing. We then have SEO, cold calling, and what I mean by that is, having relationships with real estate agents, with contractors. And then we have Google Ads. And we are gonna rank these six ways on like based on the quality of leads, then how controllable it is to kind of get clients and get leads from that way of getting clients, the cost to acquire a single customer, the speed, how scalable it is, and then how predictable it is. So let's start with word of mouth. So first of all, quality of leads. This is really high because you did a great job to a customer, and that customer, told all their friends that you are a very good company. The prices are good. Probably told them the prices, and then those his friends like call you, and when they need a dumpster, they call you, and boom, you have another customer. So the quality of those leads, yeah, pretty high. The controllable part now, it is really low. Like it's just hard. You just cannot control the word of mouth. It's basically like if you do a good service for every single customer, then you're gonna have a lot of customers. So that's kind of the single way you can control it, by having a great service. But um, that's overall business. If you have a great service and people like it, obviously you are gonna grow. If not, you need to focus on, first of all, improving your product, improving your service, but then like people need to see you. And that's another topic. But when it comes to like how controllable it is to have that word of mouth, you just cannot change that, or kind of, yeah, influence that in any way. But going to cost to acquire a customer, I think it's the best. So it really is like $0. It's nothing. You don't need to pay, kind of anything to get those type of clients. They're just coming to you because you're doing a great service. When it comes to speed, and it really depends. And again, when it comes to like the controllable part, it's it's really like not controllable. You cannot control the speed there. If you have a really good service, the speed is high. Like the word of mouth just you know uh, doubles and then triples and then 4x and then 5x, and it's really good when you have word of mouth. But when you don't have it, the business is just like slow. It's really slow if you don't have word of mouth. So it depends on, again, how kind of the product market fit of your services there. The scalable part, it's hard. Um, Again, you just cannot scale and kind of word of mouth. Again, it really all depends on your service. If you have a great service and people are happy, and when I say happy, I don't mean like satisfied here. Like they need to be like, just really, yeah, amazed by how good your service is, and that is extremely hard. because it's just, yeah, you need to you need to know some things in order to have that kind of service, that kind of product to amaze your probably your city, right? So when it comes to like how scalable it is to increase the word of mouth, yeah, it's kind of the same with controllable speed. It's really hard, and when it comes to predictable, again, it's slow. You don't know you if like maybe tomorrow you have a lot of inquiries from word of mouth because people are happy with your services, but then tomorrow, yeah, it's just dust, and they're like on your emails and things like that. It's pretty unpredictable, I would say, and in the winter seasons too, we don't have a lot of business because people are just not kind of referring to their friends about dumpster rentals and things like that. So yeah, that's word of mouth. Let's go to Facebook and Instagram ads. When it comes to quality of leads, it's yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's so kind of a low quality leads because when people are scrolling through like their feed on Instagram, on Facebook, or maybe TikTok, it doesn't matter, social media, they're probably like just looking to see what their friends are doing and their family is doing, not really looking to rent a dumpster. What those type of ads do, um, is just kind of just keeping your company in mind, and when they see your company one, two, three, four, 5 times, they know, like, they kind of memorize your company there, and when they're looking for a dumpster rental, you are in their mind. Your company is in their mind, so it's a pretty, like, I would say, long-term strategy, but the quality of leads, it's low. Like, and when it comes to controllable, that's the good part of every single type of advertisement. And I'm thinking about like digital advertisement. Here it's high. It's as easy as just increasing the budget. You know, in your ads manager, and yeah, it's just changing a number there. So it's really really simple. The cost to acquire a customer, and this part, it depends, but it's kind of medium. If you know what you're doing, it's gonna be a pretty decent amount of money, a decent ROI there. But if you don't know what you're doing when it comes to ads, Facebook and Instagram ads, it might go into the high cost to acquire customer. Like, it could be pretty expensive if you don't know what you're doing. When it comes to speed, it's pretty fast. Like, you are gonna get leads when in 2, 3, 4 days starting running ads. You are gonna get leads pretty fast. Um, but yeah, it really all is about like the quality of those leads. If you don't know how to close that type of leads, is gonna be a struggle. When it comes to how scalable it is, it's yeah, it's pretty easy. Like I said, you just need to increase that budget, and you're gonna scale. You're gonna grow if if you have the right, if you have the right um, ads, and your ads are working. So yeah, that's scalable. And how predictable it is now, it's again, it's kind of medium. Like, um, social media ads are pretty known in advertising for not being the most consistent ads, for sure. Like, there are some better options when it comes to ads. I wouldn't say they are like as low as word of mouth, because you are gonna get, it doesn't matter if it's a good day or a bad day, you're gonna get um, some leads, you're gonna get clicks, you're gonna get impressions, and you know it's not the worst possible scenario with Instagram and Facebook ads, but it's between uh, bad and good. With NG leads and any type of lead service websites, The quality of the leads is kind of the same, so it's a pretty low. I would say it's the lowest quality lead because the main thing is they are duplicate leads, meaning all your competitors who are buying leads from Angie Leads, they will have the same lead as you. So that lead that you're gonna buy from Angie Leads probably has been called like 10 times by other competitors. So yeah, it's pretty hard to close those type of leads. Sometimes they just don't answer because what a lead is just like they completed the lead form and yeah, that's it. When it comes to controllable, it's pretty good. It's pretty controllable. It's kind of the same with scalable. Like you can control how many leads you get by buying more or buying less. It's all on you here. It's really you have like full control of how many leads you want to get. When it comes to cost to acquire a customer, it's again kind of medium, but I would say is medium to expensive here. Like it's again like the cost for Angie Leads and for leads, it's pretty low. But when it comes to the cost to acquire a customer, not cost to get a lead, I'm talking about cost to acquire a customer. Um, it's kind of medium to expensive because the close rate of those leads it's really low, and that's kind of the reason why. When it comes to speed, it's again fast. Like you don't need to wait for it. You're just gonna buy that list of leads, and yeah, it's as fast as possible. So it's good when it comes to speed. The scalable, easy. You don't need to do anything. You're just gonna buy more leads from them, and yeah, you're gonna get more leads, more people to call. And how predictable it is, it's as high as possible because again, you are just gonna buy those leads. So when it comes to controllable, speed, scalable, like how predictable it is, it's I would say it's kind of the best. But when it comes to the quality of leads, which is one of the most important metrics to consider, it's I would say it's the worst. So yeah, next up is SEO, and when it comes to quality of leads, I would say it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's high. Getting someone from SEO, getting um, you know someone who typed dumpster rentals saw your website. Hopefully, you have a website that it's convertible, that it's focused on converting those clicks, not just a boring website. But it doesn't matter. A lead from SEO, like someone who called your business from website from like organic searching, it's a pretty high lead, I would say. So yeah, controllable. That part, yeah, it's low. Like you cannot control. It's kind of it's the same. It's kind of the organic, uh, you know, um, way of getting clients. Like you just can't control it. It really all depends on your market. Obviously, on how good your SEO, how good, how high are you ranked on those type of searches, on your local searches, dumpster rentals in your city. It depends on that. But besides that, you cannot control like how many leads are you gonna get from SEO. And so at this point, it's pretty low when it comes to controllable. The cost to acquire a customer, yeah, it's pretty cheap. I wouldn't say it's zero because you are gonna pay a lot of money, I think, for that person, or you're gonna pay a lot of time if you're gonna do it on your own and you're gonna learn all the things to do the really professional and effective website and SEO campaign. And when it comes to you're gonna pay a lot of money to an SEO agency. If you're gonna do it that way, you're gonna pay either way. So yeah, but so that's why I wouldn't say it's $0. But it's gonna be cheap on the long term if you're gonna get leads from SEO. You just pay that company hopefully once, and yeah, you're gonna have some cheap leads and some quality leads. When it comes to speed, it's I would say it's pretty slow because the first 2, 3, 4 months of every single SEO project, you just have to wait. You're probably not gonna get a single lead. So from you need to wait at least like 2, 3, 4 months to get a lead. So in my opinion, that's pretty slow. When it comes to how scalable it is to get leads from SEO, to get customers from SEO, again, it's really hard because how could you like scale? Again, it really all depends on kind of your market. If people again want to search you on Google, you just cannot you know do something about it. You just have to wait and hope and pray they will go on Google, search dumpster rentals in your city, and you are gonna rank up there, and they're gonna click. You just need to hope and pray when it comes to SEO. So it's pretty hard to scale, your website, because you're gonna do your website probably just, post a blog, post a page, a content page or something, every month, every week, um, and yeah, that's it. That's all you can do to scale. And how predictable it is, it's again high, because SEO, that's kind of why it's really kind of known for a way to get clients in a dumpster rental business. You will get a consistent amount of leads. Probably is gonna be like a small amount of leads, but it's gonna be consistent. Is gonna be a high quality lead. So that's SEO. Let's go to cold calling, and when it comes to quality of leads, I would say it's pretty high. So if you're gonna have um, that real estate agent who is looking for a dumpster rental company like you to do business and have that type of deal, a long-term deal, that I would say is this one is the highest quality lead, because it's gonna give you the higher LTV, um, you know lifetime value for a customer. So yeah, it's gonna be your most profitable customer for sure. How controllable it is, it's pretty high with cold calling. You just have to do more calls, and yeah, you'll get more business. That's pretty nice about cold calling. It really all depends on you when it comes to, yeah, outbound outreach. It really all depends on you. The cost to acquire a customer, when you're looking like long term, it's gonna be pretty cheap. You don't have to pay anything. You're just gonna pay for your time, I guess, or your phone service. That's all you have to pay. And that's cheap. The speed of how often, how fast are you gonna get those type of clients? Those realtors, those contractors. I would say the speed is slow. It's you don't get those type of customers like that often. So yeah, speed's slow. How scalable it is again is it's pretty hard, because the only way to scale it's by doing more phone calls. If you maybe don't have time to do more phone calls, you need to hire another person, and it's hard to hire some good salespersons who know what they're doing. So when it comes to scaling, a kind of a cold calling, I would say maybe department on sales there, it's pretty hard. But yeah, for if you want to grow, it's kind of worth it. I would say so. And how predictable it is, it's yeah, it's pretty predictable. Like, it really all depends on how many phone calls you do. If you're doing the right amount of phone calls, you're gonna get those type of clients. And the last one, guys, is Google Ads. When it comes to quality of leads, I would say it's the same with SEO, because people are gonna type on Google your city, dumpster rentals and city, and people that way, um, someone who just is looking for a dumpster and types dumpster rentals in city, it shows you that he has like a he is intentful. He wants to know a dumpster rental company in his area. So, but just because it's ads, like, and it's gonna be a landing page, you're not gonna have those long forms to qualify your click. When it comes to Google Ads, you want to make the most out of every single click, and that's why sometimes you might find some price shoppers, just people calling for prices, and I wouldn't say that's a quality lead. You will get those type of people who just want to rent a dumpster and that's it. But you get sometimes those price shoppers, and that's why it's a medium when it comes to quality of leads. How controllable it is, it's ads, so it's gonna be really really high. If you want to get low, less phone calls, you're gonna spend less. If you gonna want to get more phone calls, you're gonna spend more. Pretty easy. The cost to acquire customer, I would say, and again, it really all depends on how good are you on Google Ads and on landing pages, on how to attract those clients, how to close those leads. So yeah, it's around like cheap and medium cost. If you're good, it's gonna be a cheap one, and if you don't know what you're doing in Google Ads, it's gonna be a medium, like cost to acquire a customer. I would say the leads are pretty good, so the close rate there, it should be good. So that's with cost to acquire customer. With When it comes to speed, it's pretty fast. Like with any type of ads, you are gonna get your leads and your customers. You are gonna get those because you will for sure like first of all appear on their Google search page. You're gonna you're gonna have those clicks for Google Ads because you're gonna pay for a click, and if you're spending $100 for clicks, Google will show your ads until you get those clicks, right? So um, the results are as fast as possible here. It's about like 2 to 3 days when it's a new campaign. So yeah, that's pretty fast. On how scalable it is, again, it's really really easy to scale a dumpster rental campaign when it comes to like Google Ads. You just you just need to increase that budget, and yeah, that's pretty easy. And how predictable it is, it's high. It's I would say it's way better than social media ads, because again, Google, it's a very like people who really want something go to Google to learn more, to contact someone um, about whatever they're looking for. In this For this video, I'm talking about like dumpster rental businesses. But yeah, guys, I would say this is the video. Um, Now, what is the best way to rent out more dumpsters? The beautiful thing is that it really all depends on your dumpster rental business and what are you looking for here. From our data, from our experience, we always recommend Google Ads, because if you know how to close someone, if you want, controllable, you want speed, you want to be scalable and predictable, and it's a really good ROI, we always recommend Google Ads. If you want, results now and that are good. When it comes to like long term and when you have already you know a good and steady business and dumpster rentals, and if you cannot like scale your Google Ads, meaning you don't know how to do Google Ads as good as possible, uh, you maybe would go to SEO or maybe cold calling. Uh, Honestly, I wouldn't recommend Angel Leads. I wouldn't recommend Facebook and Instagram ads. In some cases, I do. In some for some dumpster rental business, I do recommend Facebook and Instagram ads for for branding and retargeting and just overall having a presence. Um, but yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Hope kind of clarified what are your options when it comes to growing your business. If you have any questions, leave it down below, and yeah, I'll see you into the next one.